GM everyone! Today we're going to talk about coffee roasted at origin and why we believe it's the only way forward. Let's ask Christophe to define it for us. GM Christophe!
GM Quentin, GM everyone! It means that the coffee has been grown, roasted and packaged locally. Like for example here in Hawaii. But Quentin, how can coffee be made any other way?
Well Christophe, you would be surprised, but if you actually check, most coffees you buy are roasted in Switzerland, Italy, Germany, and it's not exclusive to Europe. In many producing countries, it's easier to find coffees that were roasted in France or Switzerland than locally. The origin is just an anecdote.
But Quentin, when I go buy coffee, I read they are from Mexico, Colombia or Laos. How do you explain that?
Well, where regulations and denominations are in place to protect products such as wine, cheese, honey, or even apple juice. On coffee, anything goes. You can write from that country, call it specialty coffee from this specific region, name an estate. Even if the coffee left its country as a cheap raw material and has in fact been roasted on this side of the world, and all the money remains here.
But Quentin, what's roasting anyways? What is roasted coffee?
That's a good question. For the longest time, coffee was only what we now call green coffee, which we roasted ourselves, or that our grocer would roast for us as a basic and cheap service. Roasting is the final step in the transformation of the coffee bean, a 15-minute process that's about heating the beans. Roasted coffee is what you will grind to prepare your drink. What's crazy to see is how, in a few decades, green coffee, which used to be the product itself, is now just a cheap raw material that seems so distant to the consumer. When roasting, a simple basic service taking only 15 minutes after the hundreds of hours of work to prepare the bean, became the main step that's generating the whole value, letting you 10x the price or even more. Marketing can do wonders.
So, it's like if we sold our grapes for Burgundy for cheap, and that in Moscow or Dubai some winemakers were turning them into Grand Cru. Labeled Vin de France with skyrocketing price, and everyone thought this was normal. But Quentin, the coffee producer, do they agree with this?
Of course they do not. But remember, they are facing a powerful industry. Roasting at origin is an opportunity for producers to take back the ownership of the product, to taste coffee, to understand what impacted its quality, to innovate upstream. It's a chance to develop a real know-how and defend the identity of the terroir. Why it's so life-changing is that they can sell the finished good, the valorized product, and thus increase their revenue drastically. In fact, roasting at origin is the usual pattern that many agricultural products follow when they want to achieve better quality with sustainable income for the producers.
Alright, so now let's taste this black honey coffee from Itza Estate.
Oh yeah, wait for me.
I will wait for Quentin. I hope guys you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, to like and share this video, and I hope we see you soon in the next video.